We've got the creators of AxilSwim, our game that suits you, and the Avec App today on It's Complicated.
You're listening to It's Complicated with your hosts Jennifer Golden and Lauren Leonelli, coming to you live from the AfterBuzz TV studios in Los Angeles, California.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another episode of It's Complicated.
The struggle is real when you're dating in the city.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Lauren. And today our drink of the day is Axil Rosé. Now, it is just barefoot refresh rosé spritzer. But we really wanted to call it this because we have our special guests in today. They have a swimwear line called Axil Swimwear, and it's rosé, so it's like Axl Rose. And also, I think Axl Rose is a really good Halloween costume.
Oh, it's really good. Really good.
Axl and Slash.
Do you know what you're going to be this year?
I've thought about that.
Oh.
So I'm just getting in the spirit. This is some Axil Rosé. It's like so much cuter when you give it a cute name.
Yeah. I mean, it should be a real drink's name anyway.
I know.
Because it's like rock and roll rosé.
Yeah, it makes
rock
it like,
and rosé.
Oh
that could
my
be another
God,
drink.
here we go. You're
And
welcome, everybody.
Yeah, this is really just going to be a fun game to play. But guys, today, like you said, we have the creators of AxilSwim in the studio. Anna Ochoa and Alexandra Outerbridge are here.
Yes, they are. And you guys, speaking of the name Axil, it comes from the definition. It's actually like a botany-related definition. So it's basically like the leaf and the stalk and the angle that they meet, and then it's from the trunk in which the stem is growing. So, I mean, we're going to talk to the girls more about like how they came up and connected that name with their swimwear, but I really like it.
I love it. I have a bathing suit from them, a bikini. And it's the color of wine.
Ugh, it's Axil Rosé Merlot.
They actually have a bikini that is like rosé colored.
Oh,
so
hot right now.
yeah.
Millennial pink.
Yeah. Guys, so AxilSwim, like we said, was created by these two women, Anna and Alexandra, who did just that. They connected and grew from the ground up, just like the trunk and what we mentioned before. They created this in LA, and their paths have always been intertwined too, just like an axle.
Aww.
You know, they've been in unison, like a growing tree, branch, leaf, or, guys, actually like a palm tree. To be exact.
That actually really fits for them.
It does, because they met as freshmen at the University of Miami, where I also went, and how I know these lovely ladies who have been friends with forever. And now you've been friends with Anna, and you met Alexa tonight.
Yes.
But so anyway, these ladies grew into creative careers. Anna as a photographer, Alexa as a jewelry designer. And there was a constant conversation about how to do something creative together and join forces.
Yeah. And, you know, honestly, I love that their previous jobs were like so different, but still really work with where they went with it. It's like they found a way to open a door and like go on to another level. And also, from where they came from, like Anna's from Venezuela and Alexa's from Bermuda, and like meeting in Miami and now living in Los Angeles, like everything just like clicked. Their history really just sort of like brought them together on another level, like we said. And obviously they're like sun chasers, so swimwear, it makes total sense.
Absolutely. And these girls love the water. They love the beach. They're so much fun. They're both super fashionable. It's created by women for all women, guys. They pride themselves on the handmade quality of each piece with carefully selected material that is comfortable, wearable, and durable. It's almost like wearing a sports bra to the beach.
Yeah, it's like really, really like thick, good quality material. I like that.
It is great. And whether you're just like I want a suntan poolside kind of girl, or I want to go cliff diving and scuba dive like badass kind of girl, their swimsuits are made with care, quality, and love, and intention for you.
I love it. Yeah, and we're going to get Anna and Alexa in here, and we're going to talk about how they transitioned from their previous professions into bathing suit bosses, why it's important for their designs to be comfortable, flattering, and ethically made. That's very important. And how they've managed to surround themselves with women on the job, but how they keep the balance of their love life with their men at home.
It's a lot. We're
It
going to
is a
talk
lot.
to them about a lot of things, guys.
We are.
But first,
yeah.
we're going to fill you in on what we've been up to this last week and air our dirty laundry.
Guys, give it away now. Sometimes you just have to give away the wealth. I had family in town, and I had some tickets to Dancing with the Stars, and I really wanted to go. And I thought, well, what's better than not being there myself is giving the tickets to like my mom, my boyfriend's mom, my boyfriend's daughter, some really good family friends and his daughter. And they got to go and see the making of Dancing with the Stars, which is happening right now in one of our favorite reality shows. And they had a great time. So it was nice. You know, having some grown-up time, speaking of being busy, is also very important. Right now, I am dealing with trying to figure out, we talk about relationships and balance a lot, like how to, when you're super busy, make time with your significant other, because it's really like these past couple weeks have literally been like ships passing in the night, because it was like my boyfriend's daughter's birthday and then my birthday, and the parents were in town, and like planning the things and working and all, and it was just like, life can be so much more complicated than that. It's like not that big of a deal. I know other people that in relationships and marriages with multiple children that are like busier, but I'm like, for right now, I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm like, how do we do that and like go without like not seeing each other or sleeping in the same bed for like weeks on end? That's not true, but you know what I mean. It's like, hello. So I just would like to try and master that now before it becomes an actual issue.
I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll find time. It's a balance. Like, it's fine to be busy, you know, and then sometimes, like, take the time to do a date night.
Yeah, date nights are great. Mm-hmm. And then they're extra special because you plan it and you look forward to it and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's like time out.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too. I have been not here for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if anyone has noticed.
I think we all have noticed.
But I was in Miami with family. My dad actually passed away, and I wanted to say it right now when I'm not crying. So I got it out, and it might come up later. And if it does and I cry, now you all know why.
Well,
so,
and it's a real thing that people deal with, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people can relate, and we have friends that can relate. So it's a good thing to, you know, just talk about when you need to. And it does like affect relationships. I think it probably makes you realize like, you know, your closeness with your friends, or it makes you appreciate certain aspects of relationships, friends, family, significant others. So it's a, you know, it's a good thing to talk about when you're ready to talk about it. But it is something that unfortunately everybody goes through. And we're glad you're back.
And I don't wish this upon anyone.
No.
And not at the ripe old age of 32. And I will say the one thing that probably killed me the most, or that crosses my mind more often than not, maybe just because relationships are top of mind, but it's those things that are milestones, like, you know, when I do end up in a relationship, or like when I do get married. And some of the things my dad and I talked about were like, who's going to walk me down the aisle one day, and all of these things. One piece of advice he gave me, though, which was great, was not to spend a lot on a wedding.
Oh my gosh, that is some real good advice, Randy. I will concur. Not that I've ever been married, but I completely agree.
Yeah. So that being said, I am going to do my best to make my dad proud. Shit, now I might cry. Anyway, the point is, that happened. I'm back, and I'm gonna date and stuff.
and cheers to Randy.
Cheers to my dad, who loves the show.
Yes.
And that's it.
And he's gonna, I feel like Randy is gonna be giving you really good advice somehow. So we're just gonna keep relaying the really good advice. Yeah. First piece of advice: don't spend too much on a wedding.
Nope, don't do it.
Just don't do it, people.
No, and
it's
now,
one day.
I'm like I said, I'm gonna just keep on trucking and dating and take it one day at a time. And now I'm probably gonna be that girl that cries on dates, and it's okay.
And oh well. Right?
Oh, well.
Hey, that's a test. If they don't like that, then they can go fuck themselves.
No, I will actually say that while I was home and stuff, there were different people that I was speaking to, either like that I started speaking to before I left or went out with before I left. And it was interesting to see how people handled this situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in a really positive way, where I was like,
great.
I don't want to be the Debbie Downer and like say what's really going on, but how can I not say why I'm gone for 3 weeks?
I agree.
So it was interesting to see that, and it gave me like a great sense of faith in men and also just people in general and how they can handle and be there for you and
Yeah.
step it up. And so we'll see. I'm going to take cuffing season by storm.
Oh my gosh.
And it starts this weekend.
It's around the corner. It starts this weekend. Is that the official cuffing season? No,
I don't
like
know, for
legit.
me.
When is it?
For me,
It's probably the first day of fall already happened.
Yeah, it's here. And so I'm
Okay.
I'm commencing this weekend.
Keep us posted. And also, we are going to have a little talk because we need to talk. Our listeners asked, and we want to tell them what we think. Taylor K asks, when should you sleep with a guy you like that you are dating?
Okay, well, I will go first.
Yes, you go.
And say that I think if you're dating him, which we've talked about what that means to many different people.
It's different for everyone.
Have you gone on several dates? Did you go on one date? Are you dating exclusively? Whatever it means to you, I think you do what makes you feel good, that you won't regret, won't make you feel slutty, or by your definition, won't make you judge yourself, won't make you feel afraid that he's not going to call you back because you slept with him. Whatever is going to give you some sense of insecurity, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just avoid whatever makes you feel uncomfortable, because you're not going to proceed authentically. You're going to be on eggshells, or you're going to be a shell of yourself in some way, and you're not going to be comfortable in the situation.
And then if it doesn't work out, you're going to say it's because you did that thing or didn't do that thing. And so I agree. I would say don't do something that you don't want to do. Because if you want to do it, then you're not going to regret it. And it's not going to be the reason it didn't work out. Because guess what? It doesn't really matter. I think if you sleep with a guy, you know, the age-old cliche, like, you slept with him too fast. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure if it was going to work out, it would have worked out. Or, like, let's say you waited, like, 3 or 4 dates and then you slept with him and that's all he wanted, then he's going to leave after the 4th date instead of the 1st.
Right.
It's just all kind of the same thing,
Because that guy doesn't want to be in a relationship with you regardless of
Maybe
when you
just
do
find
it.
out faster. But guess what? If you make sex with him and you wanted to do it, then good for you.
Good.
So that's what I think. Do what you want. And really quick, we are going to pack up our emotional baggage and meet our favorite celebrities and baggage claim super fast. Chip and Joe. Oh, no.
Oh,
Chip
man.
and Joe. Well, it's not all that bad.
No, and you know, when we say oh no, it probably sounds like they're splitting up, and a lot of rumors have gone around about the fact that they're not renewing their show for another season. They're taking a break. People think, well, it must be marital problems, but it's really not. It's that they've actually worked like 11 months out of the year for the past however many years they've been on the air. And that's not normal, and they didn't know that going into it. And I think, you know, they did what they needed to do to get to a certain place in their careers, and now they can sort of coast. They are the experts that people love and like admire, and now they've got a line of their products in Target. They've got that whole Magnolia brand.
So exciting.
They've got books. They've got all the things.
Yeah, and they've got kids and a personal life, and they felt like they just really couldn't tend to that's what makes them is the closeness of their personal life, and when they can't tend to that, all of the foundation starts to crack. So I think they're just like, guys, you know, I'm sure once they figure it all out, they'll be back again. But we love Chip and Joe, and I'm so excited they're in Target, and I'm gonna like seriously buy all of the things.
Well, me too, because it's almost the holidays, so we can buy each other things.
Oh my God. I want
Guys,
it.
speaking of Joe Jonas got Sophie Turner. Get it? Got Game of Thrones.
My gosh.
I know.
I mean, if I watched that show, I would have gotten that. I still got the joke, though.
Well, how about this one? Sansa Stark is joining House Jonas.
I mean, really, with
can't.
all that.
I also
can't
don't
do
watch it.
I don't either.
I was thinking of getting the flu and watching it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I think you should do
it's
that.
flu season, so
that's
like
perfect. Cuffing season and flu season.
Great.
Maybe your new cuffing boyfriend can take care of you while not bringing you soup
because I hate it.
while you watch Game of Thrones marathon cuffing with him. See how I did that?
Yeah,
I don't
loved
know.
it.
That sounds. Just don't bring her soup, everybody.
Yeah.
So they took to the gram to announce this. I mean, that's how I saw it. I follow Nick Jonas because I think he's attractive, and he used to date Olivia Cupo, who is equally as attractive, probably more attractive.
I was gonna say, who do you find more attractive?
I think
of the
she.
two?
I'm like so jealous of how beautiful she is. Not in a bad way. I'm like, I think she's so pretty. I like can't even look at her. And now she's dating Danny Amendola, who is like, it's
that?
like he's a wide receiver for the Patriots.
Oh yes, I saw them
And
together.
he is like also attractive. I think that you have to be attractive to be a New England Patriot. It's
Yes.
like part of the game. Anyway,
Yes.
they are the cutest. But back to the other Jonas. So
The other
now they're
Jonas.
well, Danielle Jonas and the other Jonas that is
What's that one's name again?
Kevin.
Right.
They're like all congratulating on Instagram, and then they're like, he said yes, I said yes, and anyway, it's very cute, and they're all very happy for each other. And I think that now Nick Jonas just needs to get married, but he doesn't have a girlfriend, so.
Well,
Maybe we
I'm
can
single.
fix that. I mean,
so
hello.
Hi.
Game of Thrones marathon, Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. And you guys, should we double tap that app?
We should, guys. The Avec app.
Yeah, it's French.
Très chic. Voulez-vous coucher avec toi ce soir?
Yeah,
That-
all that.
yeah.
I just know what it means because of the song.
Yeah, it means with.
Yeah.
So anyway, the point of it and why it's called Avec app is because you are going to do things with somebody else. So
Yeah.
it's like there's apps that are like, I want to go dining with people, and that's like their whole niche. This is, if you have an extra ticket to go see LCD Sound System live, why not take a new date with you?
It's actually a really good idea because you can go on the app being like, I want to go to this show and look for somebody, or you can post, I have tickets, or like a reservation at this hot new restaurant. So like it doesn't even have to be tickets. It can be like you can make a reservation and then post it on, you're going to be going somewhere with someone that has like similar likes. It's going to be kind of a fun event. It's not just like having coffee. It's like an event.
Right.
So it's kind of cool. It's like
Yeah.
a take me out on a really super extra fun night.
Yeah, that's already planned and stuff. And
Yeah.
you know what? I think it's also great, truthfully, for during the holidays if you like want to keep yourself busy and
Yeah.
like, go do activities and stuff. Also, if you just get out of a relationship and you're like, I want to like jump back out there again, this is a great way to do it because it's like fun dates and
What
stuff.
about if you are just getting out of a relationship, maybe not too soon, but let's just say you bought tickets to like a concert like 6 months ago,
Yeah.
broke up with your boyfriend, girlfriend like 5 months ago, and still have these tickets. Now you've had time,
Mm-hmm.
you're over it, and now you want to take someone out on this fun date and make the best, make lemons out of lemonade.
Totally.
Make lemonade out of lemon. Wait, I did it wrong.
Make lemonade out of lemons.
No.
Turn lemons into lemonade.
Yes. Oh my God, I can't believe I got that wrong and you got it right.
It's the.
I mean,
I don't
hey,
know.
listen.
I don't know.
She's back. She's back with a vengeance, everyone. And we have Anna and Alexa here too. Yay!
Hey! Yay!
Guys, you have your Axil Rosé and your Rosé water.
Yes.
So
Which is
feel
coconut
free-
water
yeah,
that's pink, guys.
that's
Because that's
pink.
actually authentic coconut water is when it's pink.
The pink drink, everyone.
Yes.
So they say.
So they say.
So
well,
they
they say
say.
a lot of things.
I know, but we
They.
believe them for this.
Yes.
We believe them for this.
So ladies, we've already discussed your amazing swimwear line, but we want to hear it from you. Tell us about Axil Swim.
All right.
Where do you even start?
Yeah.
Yes. You start. All right. So me and Anna went to University of Miami together. We were actually on the same floor
Freshman year.
and a
We
friendship.
loved each other
Yeah, we
from the
loved-
start.
Yeah, so much. We eventually developed a friendship. I'm just kidding. But no, Anna blossomed into, a wonderful photographer. And
Yes.
I work as a designer, typically in jewelry. And we figured we've always kind of thought of things to do together because
Yeah,
it was-
we always created a lot of brands in our minds, or we
no,
we
some made it
discussed-
to getting a domain name and a logo.
Yeah.
That's a good step.
Wait, but like totally different ideas in
Oh
swimwear?
yeah.
Just like,
no, not just swimwear. We were gonna do leggings. We had different
Oh.
ideas, and then
yeah.
one day it like came to us like it made the most sense because we both are all about the beach and
Yeah.
just I wear a bathing suit as my normal like clothing at all times.
Yeah,
I walk
And
around the
you're-
house in bathing
You
suit.
do a lot of your photo shoots on the beach, and
Yes.
if you've got like an eye for design, you've got an eye for like the idea of what it might look like in like a beautiful setting. It's kind of like a perfect little marriage.
Yes, and shooting.
We feel like we're married a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean-
We fight like a married couple too, right?
swimwear is my favorite thing to shoot. For
Yeah.
Sure. So I thought, why not do something that we both love together? That we both. She's like I think she's one of the most like creative people I know. Like she's always everything. She has the best taste in everything. Like anything I think. Like I don't know if this looks good on me. I just ask her. Usually it's you don't look good. So
Oh,
Not true. She's lying.
but we appreciate the honest.
she just
friend,
has
though.
really good style
Yeah.
and just a sense of style and creativity and all that. So I thought she'd be the perfect person to pair up with because we both have drive. We're both very motivated and we're both very committed to everything we do. And there's not a lot of people like that I know that are like me as when it comes to like committing to something and really doing it and working your ass off. And so we thought that we'd make a good team.
Yeah.
It sounds like you do. It's like being in a relationship, like
It
a,
is.
For
a
sure.
romantic
I
relationship.
speak to her as much as I speak to my boyfriend today.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
They compete for my attention.
Well,
We definitely talk at least like 5 times an hour.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a lot of times.
We'll do DM, we'll
Yeah.
do text,
And
we'll
you do
do phone. We do-
Every form of communication possible, there's a message from Alexa.
Always. Like we have like Google Docs, texting, email. We're like, I'm like, wait, which? Yeah,
Instagram.
it's like exactly
Which conversation
Right.
are
Which
we
one
on?
are we fucking talking through? But it's the hey, it's like a really good connective tool, and you guys have to obviously live your own busy lives. You have your own busy lives on the side, so it's like you have to make it all work.
Yeah.
How are you guys like? You have all those similarities with like the drive and all that, but how are you different when it comes to like the actual things that you do? Like Jen and I divide and conquer, and her skills that she's like really good at are so much different than mine. We have similarities, but like if it weren't for her, like, oh my God, I would not fucking be able to do that thing. Like, how is that for you guys?
Divide and conquer is definitely something which has taken us a little bit of time to kind of
Figure out because we're both so strong-minded and but at the same time that helps because when we both agree then we know it's right.
yeah.
So it's kind of like we both have to learn that moment when we're both disagreeing that maybe it's just not a good idea.
We've definitely, we definitely, like with any relationship you have, or partnership, you have to figure out like, okay, well, where's my strengths? What's Anna's strengths? And you're constantly evolving as a business evolves to learn your own strengths and someone else's. But we definitely have finally about 3 months in figured out who's good at what.
A good
Anna,
balance.
you focus. This is your strength. This is your tasks for the next 2 weeks. I've got my tasks, and I definitely am more of like the production, fulfillment side, and then Anna's more of the content, content creation,
the
and
visual stuff, but she's
Yeah.
also really good visually. She runs our social media as far as like the posting.
Oh, wow.
So she like the colors and all that. She can like I give her all the images and she makes them look amazing like all together
That's
in
good
like one
teamwork.
package.
I'm conceptual, so I can come up with a mood board because that's my job usually is to come up with a collection concept and then I hand it to Anna and she has to work if she likes it. It's a joint effort. She
Yeah.
definitely adds into it, and then she translates that into a vision that's bigger than just an idea of a mood board. Like what we went into Axil Swim, our theme, I don't want to scare people off with this, but our vision was kind of beach goth.
Yeah.
Not so literal. Don't take it literal. But in the sense that, we have more kind of autumn, fall kind of for this collection colors. Not so, pretty sweet and kind of,
There are no flowers.
No.
No, there are lots of.
Well, there are
not the
flowers
swimsuits,
in our lookbook,
in our branding.
Yes.
but
Yeah.
not
Not
in
the print of the bathing suit.
So we did like
No.
really, really oversized, ridiculous rose, dark rose, crazy use of roses and kind of like romance, mixed in with like darker ways and darker, Anna's shot it in a certain light.
Yeah, our collection is supposed to be it's sophisticated but basic in a way where it's like easy to match with a nice skirt. So a lot of our tops you can wear like a shirt.
Yeah.
And so like when I just went to Greece,
Which I'm doing right now.
yeah,
The one that like ties with the sleeves.
Yeah, show it.
Oh my God, that's the yes.
So this
Love
It's
it.
so pretty.
Okay, well, show your camera.
Oh.
Where's your camera?
Yeah,
That
flash your Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Girls Gone Wild.
So it's kind of like, right now I'm wearing off the shoulder kind of mesh top.
Yeah.
So I'm able, it looks kind of like this and it's very comfortable and definitely like.
oh, it's so comfortable.
Our
Yeah. For
number
big
one-
boobs too, it's the best.
Yeah.
Almost all our tops are literally the most amazing. I wear them under my PJs. Like I literally walk around my house wearing our tops because they're so comfortable. One of our halters X's in the back so it doesn't like give you that
That
neck.
knot thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good
So
idea.
it just pulls in the back and you but it still gives you the the boob pop. So
Yeah.
it's
The little lift.
the
But that's the
lift.
kind of things that you think about, like when you're trying things on, and you're like, if I were a designer or whatever, I would do that. And now you guys are doing it.
Is that how this came about?
What, the funny thing is that we've always had this running joke, or like because Alexa is the fashionista. I'm kind of like dress me, please. So she tends to buy a lot of cute things, and when she's sick of them, she gives them to me.
Oh, fun.
And I always fit in them perfectly. And we're completely different body types. You can't get any different.
I'm 5'10". She's
And
what,
5'2". I have like big boobs.
Yeah.
Like
I'm a B cup. Like,
and I don't understand somehow, or her clothes look amazing on me always. Like I can wear her jeans. It's
Wow.
the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to kind of make a swimmer line that's kind of like that, where it
Universal.
looks good on everybody, no matter what size you
Yeah.
are.
So to speak to that, a couple of points to make. When designing, the first thing, and this is definitely more of Anna's initiative than mine, 'cause sometimes I want to get crazy with it, and she kind of chills me out. But we design with comfort first.
Yeah.
So if it's not comfortable, we're not making it. All of our material has a high percentage of tricot in it, which is the same kind of material used for high-end lingerie and sleepwear.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got, it feels like intimate. It's for intimates usually,
Ooh.
not necessarily for swimwear. Because sometimes swim material can be quite scratchy, and then it gets out of the water, it gets all like starchy. So we used a material that's high in intimate wear.
So it's
It
soft.
feels
Yes.
good on.
and
like
it's comfortable,
Yeah.
and it's flattering.
It's so close to your skin. It's like so close
Yeah.
to your things that are like need soft things on them.
So
Yeah.
it's like, it's swim intimate wear, if that
love
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the last point I want to make is that when Anna's talking about our different body types, me and Anna, you know, we literally have always looked ridiculous walking around together since we've been friends, because it's like tally and shorty, and it's just like I can't wear heels when we're doing stuff, and then I'm like, can you wear heels? You know, it's like dating a really short guy or something.
It's like twins.
Yes.
And the cool, you know, and then, you know, our she's got boobs. I don't have boobs. I've got hips. She's still got hips, but like we just have,
Yeah, but yeah,
we've got
so
different things going on, but it seems to work. What our biggest goal with this swimmer is that this is made for all women. This is made by women for all women. We do plus sizes. We do everything's body positive. Everything is geared towards
extra small too.
extra small to
everything.
really petites.
Mm-hmm.
We are not isolating any consumer, and we want women who, you know, a lot of our styles, like we have a long sleeve style. Do you
Yeah.
have that one to show?
I
do
love
know.
that one.
Oh,
and
you
you guys,
brought
I
some?
saw
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw a full coverage bikini bottom that is so cute. It's
Yeah.
like
Yes.
you could
So
wear
you
that out,
tie-
stop it, and also with that beautiful ox
the
blood color that
tie.
I love.
Which
Yeah.
is my favorite. That's the color I have a bikini in.
You guys,
So this is made for me, for example, like my insecure point is my arms. I don't know why, it's just my thing.
yeah.
Right here, I've always wanted really skinny, wafy, sticky arms, and I just don't have that.
Well, that looks like it
this-
like
This
Yeah.
for me, it makes me feel good, and also I'm always paranoid about getting burnt. You know, I'm very fair, and like I don't want too much
And
coverage.
so the back is fully covered.
Yeah.
And even me, like I'm paranoid about my back because I get like a lot of moles and stuff there. So I like to have it fully covered. So 2 of our tops actually are full coverage in the back.
And it's a
Yeah.
good option to have because also like you think about when you go on vacation and let's just say you're going somewhere where you're going to be like beachy the whole time.
Or on a boat.
And
Yeah.
you like want to be able to not have to like, okay, well I'm going to be in a bikini and then we're going to dinner. Like if you have something like that and then you could like throw a skirt
yeah,
on
like
it.
this
so you
is
don't
a
have to-
high waisted skirt, and
Exactly.
then this, you know.
It's
And
like
also, like,
transitional.
If you feel that way about your arms, but you still want to participate in water activities,
Yeah.
Right.
you are not that person that's like, well, I can't go to the beach. That's just something I don't do.
Or
Yeah,
like you just
or-
have to
Or,
throw
for-
a t-shirt
or if
on
someone's
or
going to be
something.
taking a lot of photos and you know you're insecure about your arms and you know, oh, I'll wear my Axil Swim and cover up my arms so I know
Right.
they'll look good in all
And
the
this
photos.
one, this, you know, even though I don't have a large, I'm a B cup as I mentioned earlier, just so everyone on the internet knows.
Everyone, that is her bra size.
But for this is actually, it works for small bust sizes,
Yeah.
but this was definitely designed for larger bust sizes meant in mind, because, you know, Anna can speak to kind of the more comfort for larger bust size that
Yes.
we've made.
Like I said, I wear it all the time. They hold my boobs without tugging on any part of my body. Like even bras will sometimes hurt, like
Yeah,
my
'cause it's
shoulders,
this
Yeah.
wide.
like this.
And the
just-
material is so soft and just
But
like
it's supportive
stretchy.
at the same time,
Yeah,
which is
and
like
it
what
looks
you want.
good.
Yeah.
like it makes your boobs look big and juicy.
I mean, I'm
Okay, so we talked about how you guys divide and conquer, sort of like you know your strengths, and like so Anna will do more content, you'll do more of the production part of it. But who really decides on the designs? Like, did you decide, Alexa, that you were going to do a long sleeve one because you don't necessarily
She
like
did
arms?
I
actually.
did do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my thing. And Anna's thing was that she didn't want for larger boobs to have that knot tugging on the back of your neck. So she had the crisscross back to kind of disperse the
But
weight.
I don't even have big boobs at all. I'm a B cup as well. And that happens to me too. Also
Yeah.
because sometimes if you have smaller boobs, you're trying to tie it tight
Yes,
to
I
like do
tie-
the thing. And then it
yes.
still does that. It still
Yeah.
pulls. It's not comfortable.
So this one is called the Alexa because I
Oh.
purely did design this one. And
Yeah,
this one,
the Anna.
because that is purely her design.
Yeah.
So
I love
this
these.
one's a very sports bra because I literally
Athleisure.
before
You
I was
live
wearing
in sports
Axl
bras.
Swim, I was living in sports bras.
Yeah, you work out a lot too.
So this was like.
But guys, couldn't you like maybe wear that with like some yoga pants and go to yoga?
Oh no, this
well,
is
that's
also,
another
yeah.
thought we actually have had recently.
This is
that we
athleisure
might-
inspired.
Yeah.
Wait, athleisure?
This is an
Athleisure.
athleisure swimsuit.
I
So
love that.
So this is there has a bottom to match it, but that is an athleisure, trend.
Did you guys make
design.
that up or is that a real
That's
term?
a real thing.
Oh
is.
God,
Well,
I
this
didn't
is
know.
the
And it
bottom
is trending
to
in
match.
2017.
It sure is. That's
Those are
basically
so
yoga
cute.
clothes you can wear to like your life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
and
that
this
kind
is
of
our
thing.
new
Or
color.
athletic clothes.
It's like platinum goodness.
What do you call it?
We actually don't have a name for it yet. You guys want to help?
Platinum.
I mean, platinum. Maybe
Platinum,
you could go
chrome.
some. Maybe you.
Wait, okay, so what are the colors so far?
Olive,
Okay, so that's the one we saw there. It's like the greenish
Wine.
army color, wine,
Wine.
which is our
Ugh,
favorite
love,
right now.
Love.
honey.
Oh, I love
Oh.
honey. Ooh,
Yes,
that is a
honey.
gorgeous color.
Yes.
Look at this on Anna's skin tone.
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
gold.
Yeah.
It's like liquid gold.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then
Our rosé, which we don't have because we're actually
we've replaced it
we're replacing rosé with this one for the next season. So
Okay.
for the winter.
we're
kind of
already
season.
starting. We're coming out with a few new colors for
I love
next
that.
season. This is one of our first ones.
And
so.
we need to
beautiful.
name it. Maybe people should follow you on social media and reach out and help you name that color.
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
should be our
And then
next.
you could
that
and
be
you
a
could
good
give
post.
away a free
I love that.
swimsuit to
Thanks, Jen.
whoever gives
Oh
you that
yeah, good
Yeah.
idea, guys. Look at that.
See,
Should add you to our social media team.
teamwork makes
I mean, you know what? It's by women for women. So why not have more women?
teamwork makes the dream work. Everyone,
does.
I'm
Axl
thinking.
Swim.
I'm not going to be
Yes.
able to concentrate on the rest of the show because I'm now trying to think of a name for that fucking color.
I keep
like
saying platinum to myself.
Platinum is good, but I feel like I could do better. and
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
think
it
about
needs
it.
something.
Well, it needs
I'll
more-
tell
a
you
little bit
why
more
platinum.
romance.
Fine, but
Because you have rose.
here's the thing though. You
Rosé
want a
or whatever.
platinum engagement ring, don't you? Is that a thing?
No, I want gold.
No, I want
You-
gold.
Okay, so some people want platinum, and also you worked in jewelry, so that's what made me think of it.
I'm
Yeah.
not even into engagement rings, and I make them, but
What? I know you and Anna have this thing against them.
I went into a jewelry store with them, and they were like, "Let's find the thing that's the least diamond engagement looking."
Let's not get
Let's
let's not get
find
into my theories on
moonstone.
diames again as we did
No,
last
I
time.
No,
that was
you're
a
not-
whole
our
thing.
swimsuits are ethically
Yes, please, let's
ethically
talk-
sourced.
Yeah.
Yes,
let's talk about that,
yes.
because
Not
not
only
Sustainable.
everything. That's exactly why I don't like diamonds is because of all the horrible things that are behind diamonds and the way they're sourced and
The
everything. And that's-
labor.
Yeah, that's why when we created this swim line, our main priority was to keep it all local. Everything is LA local. We partner up with our manufacturer. Actually, we gave him a percentage of our company.
Wow.
So that he would believe in us and he would be extra
He'd be
motivated.
compensated also well.
And so that his hard work goes, so he gets compensated in the end instead of like finding an investor. We teamed up with a man who's built a business here in LA and has his own little team, and we partnered up with them, and everything is made here. It's handmade, it's hand sewn.
Made to order.
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's all custom made to order. And yeah, to speak a little bit more about our ethical sourcing and how me and Anna are really big on that as we spoke about diamonds and sourcing. That does not mean that you cannot come to me for engagement rings. I will get you
She
a
will
stone.
find a good stone,
Just
an
kidding.
ethical stone.
But
Okay, I'm into it.
don't mess up my business. But to speak more to that, for us doing this, we really want to keep, everything's ethically sourced. Our material, we found out where it's from. We found out how it's made. We know the supplier. It is made in the U.S. And our production is all done in downtown Los Angeles.
Wow.
We've teamed up. His name is Lupe.
Yes.
He is
Lupe is
the
a
man.
partner in our.
He's our
the
third partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't able to make it to AfterBuzz TV. though.
Darn it.
It's all right. It's girls' night. We miss him, and we
No, but
love that he's working with you guys on these amazing
makes
things.
sense because, like we just said, it's funny that teamwork makes the dream work. But like
Yeah.
everyone who's if this is a thing that you guys are like really trying to like champion and point out, and it's part of your brand and part of like the reason behind why you're doing this, then you want to make sure that he feels just as big of a part of the situation.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh, and
all
he
of it,
is.
It's
you
an
know?
ethical
Yeah.
partnership as well.
Yeah.
Everyone, as I said, everyone's got, their lane, and he is an expert at what he does. We show him a photo, he's like, I got you. He's like, let's switch it to this, let's tweak it to like he.
Well, we make him a part of every decision.
yeah.
Oh, I love
too.
that. And he puts his input in, and then you guys are like, "Oh my God, that's so much
No,
better."
yeah. We have
yeah.
meetings. We just had a meeting last Saturday.
and I
or-
saw him today. Yeah.
Yeah.
We see him at
We-
least 3 times a week.
Yeah, and
Wow.
we have meetings with him about the future and like what we're doing and what he thinks. And he actually came up with the idea to start doing like sweatpants and sweatshirts for the winter.
Love it.
For,
Being sampled right now.
for
Oh my God.
it's gonna be like, swim. Not it's gonna be beachwear, but for the
Yeah.
winter in LA, you still wear your Axil Swim, but we've got you covered, literally.
Literally. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're working on like a
For
lounge
when it gets cooler. Yeah,
Like,
loungewear.
That's so different, and I think especially because you are LA made and LA based, there's definitely a market for that.
yeah, no,
People will like that.
this is athleisure. Well,
Yeah.
let's call it beach leisure.
Beach leisure.
beach
nice.
leisure. Meets
Or
resort.
Axel
Like-
Leisure.
Yeah.
Just one
Actual
word.
leisure.
But yeah, we're working right
Not
now.
so catchy.
Just to let you guys,
Nice, Jen.
just to let you guys know what's coming for Axel
Yes,
Swim.
please.
Right now, we are working hard on our spring collection. We're going to be adding some, a whole different color palette to the mix
And new designs.
and some new designs. A one piece is on its way. Our one piece, we've had one piece.
yeah.
It's, it hasn't, we've had to tweak it, and we've got a new one on the way. We also will be adding body jewelry. Body chains, body jewelry.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Makes sense to incorporate that, especially because people do accessorize their beachwear.
Yeah.
Of course, and especially when you're wearing something as beautiful as your stuff, you're gonna want to it makes you feel that much more pretty. You're gonna want to accent your
Yeah.
platinum bathing suit with a platinum
Exactly.
body chain.
See?
Anna said
Platinum.
earlier. Anna said earlier that our stuff is. She used the word basic, but unfortunately, as much as I love that word,
Well, it's
'cause
like basics.
Yes.
As much as I love the word basic, we all know what it's become. So
Yeah.
my favorite word, my favorite new go-to word and replace the basic is everyday.
Yeah.
Our swimsuits are very everyday. They're a classic everyday basics.
For every girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maria Menounos,
Sophisticated.
who runs this network, has a whole brand about being the everyday girl. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a host, and that's why people relate to her so much, because she's like your everyday girl. Like, this is how you cook. This is how you do your hair and makeup. Like, this is for everybody. This is how I dress. This is how I write my
Yeah.
books.
She
Like,
has a book that's like a life hack book, like Every Girl's Guide to getting shit done.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it's called, but it's
Not
Every
that.
Girl's Guide to something.
But
there
that's
should
what-
be one called Getting Shit Done.
that's what people want, though, and you've made this beautiful, elegant bathing suit,
Every
but
day.
for every day.
And it's classic.
And I wear it
so
every day.
It's
As
classic.
you
so
should.
it
That's
doesn't.
your brand. We love it.
It's not, we go with the trends, but we don't go too trendy where it doesn't expire.
Yeah,
And the jewelry is to only accent, something that's very, demure and kind of simple, and to kind of jazz it up. And we're also working on wraps right now, and then we're going to have sweatpants and,
Sweatshirts,
beachwear
hoodies.
coming. But not hoodies like you're thinking. Like these
Okay,
are gonna
well,
be-
we're going to want to
these
get
are
you
gonna be
back
good.
in here and see what those
these
things
are
are,
gonna be
maybe.
soft fleece.
Maybe we can
Be free flowing.
maybe we can model them. And you guys,
yeah.
so now you're a company that's for women, by women. It's all about women, and you surround yourself with women, other than Lupe, all day long, probably. But
He's got a wife that works with him.
Yeah,
See? But, like-
Duvel, she
Yeah.
she
runs the show.
the show,
Low-key.
really.
obviously.
Well, we all do as women, don't
How
we?
we do.
But
we
you
just-
guys do that, and
Yeah.
you balance, having this career that you've now taken on. You work with each other. You have, so much time that you're throwing into this, and as you should, because it's your baby essentially. But you also have successful relationships. So how do you balance both?
yeah, this this
Well, I'll
world
tell you
of
something.
women.
My boyfriend, from Yano, is very, very enthusiastic about me and my swimwear line. He enjoys following our posts. He
I'm
enjoys
sure
liking
he
the
does.
I'm sure
photos.
he does.
He gives me lots of feedback
He
on the
messages
models.
us all the
Yeah,
time
he's
with
like-
little hearts and
When he likes
things.
the model, he'll do this emoji. If he
Yeah,
really
like
likes you, get this emoji.
Yes.
So he gives lots of feedback.
Well, we were talking about that. We're like, their men probably love the fact they're like, hi, gonna go shoot some hot ass models today
Well,
for the 80th time.
Dan gets to see naked girls on a daily basis that are not
Because of
me.
your photography.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have
He's
models.
our partner, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Dan's pretty much a part of us. Like,
Yeah.
he helps with everything, set everything up.
And they
like-
both give feedback. Like,
Yeah,
they'll
oh,
both
yeah.
be like, we'll actually ask them, like, do you like this color? And like,
Dan's like, no.
my boyfriend loves fluorescence on women's
Yeah, he
swimwear.
wants neons.
He wants neon so bad. I'm trying to make it happen. She's shooting it down all the time, but
Maybe eventually. I like where you
Your
guys are
Coachella
starting with
line.
right now, though.
I think that's more of a, what's the one in Miami? We used to live in Miami. What's that?
Oh.
Ultra.
body
Oh my
glow.
God.
No.
That's more EDC Ultra.
Yeah.
Old
Yeah.
EDC is Vegas, yeah.
Oh, there's
EDC.
one. What is the one in Miami? Whatever.
Ultra.
Ultra,
Yeah,
it's
Ultra
Ultra.
Music Fest.
Wow, we're old, you guys. All
I
right.
know.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, the boys definitely help out. Dan is definitely super involved in it all.
Yeah,
and he
he's-
loves it.
He'll go to the post office for us. He'll run some like
He's part of the team,
Yeah.
for sure.
Formiano's kind of like the model cheerleader.
And
That's good,
are
though.
you ever like at all jealous if he's like that girl was really hot?
No.
Never.
No, I literally like.
You're like, look how hot she is.
Don't you laugh? No.
I feel like there was one, but maybe not.
Oh.
no. Okay.
But I mean, listen. there's-
Anna's got that in her head, but yeah, he really liked her. I was like, wait, and she looked a little bit like me, so I was like, wait,
You have a type.
he has a type.
Yeah.
I
he
have
has
a type.
No,
too.
I mean, like you were saying to him, you have a type,
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
You
so that's a
also do.
compliment.
I do have a type.
No, for me, I know it's like super. They both are. We're very lucky. We have great guys that are very,
They're
very
supportive, like your
supportive.
tops.
And I'm sure they have to hear a lot of it from, like, I'm sure they get sick of hearing about Axl at some point, but
Well,
they don't show it. But
The good news is that my boyfriend's a football, coach, and I'm a football fanatic. He's Brazilian. I'm from Bermuda, so we're both from football-centric places. So I take a high interest in what he does every day because I
That's
love
great.
football and I used to play, and he takes a high interest because I make bikinis for a very
Hot
beautiful
girls.
woman.
And I'm sure you both try them on for them, and like,
Yes. Well,
obviously,
I'm wearing
you're
them
wearing
all
them
the
too.
time.
Yeah, right. So
like
it's not
it.
like they don't get to benefit from your bikinis. You guys
Yeah.
prance around in them.
Well, you guys definitely managed to find a really good balance. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. The first 2 months were pure insanity. We were up till 1, 2 in the morning
Yeah.
every single night because we both have jobs too. Not only relationships, but we have our careers as
She's
well.
a child.
And
Also
I have a
that.
child.
And that.
And yet you get it
I have
all done.
A
And you're here.
beautiful, crazy child.
Oh,
and
he is the cutest. So cute.
So yeah, so it's a lot.
Are you ever gonna make kids swimwear?
We've actually talked about
Definitely.
it. I think kid beachwear and swimwear.
Little girl.
Matching like mommy daughter suits. What
Yeah.
about matching
That's
couple
cute.
bikinis?
We'd have to change material. Maybe eventually with a different
Right.
material.
What if it's like a Euro tight
Or
little
yeah, like a South American look or
I
something.
mean, maybe.
guys?
Hey.
Hey, just saying, couple kini.
Yeah,
You're
maybe your
welcome.
boyfriend could actually help
Couple
design
cuties.
now.
With
So.
oh yeah, he's Brazilian. So
They can be our first models, Dan and
Oh my
Fermiano.
God.
Well, guys, we have the quickest game
Yes.
to play with you
Oh,
in the
gosh.
world. We're gonna rapid fire play it because we've got about 2 minutes
Yeah,
left.
we're
So-
yes. Okay, you guys. So we talked about how you started in one profession and then you opened up into this other profession, and sometimes there are celebrities that you know and love that started out as one profession, and then all of a sudden there are now the celebrities that you're like, oh my god, you used to do what? And so we are going to name some celebrities and their old professions. We're going to give you 2 choices of what those might have been, and you have to guess the correct old profession before they game who they are.
We good at this one.
And this is a game we like to call
I'm a watcher.
That Suits You. Okay, so the first one. Walt Disney. Was he a newspaper editor or an architect?
He was
Editor.
I think you're right.
Oh.
But I want to say
do we
architect.
do we have one? Do we have
One,
to
just one
pick.
answer.
Oh, okay.
But architect makes sense because he's such a visionary.
Okay, so let's say architect.
I think he's a newspaper editor, though.
Oh,
You're right. He's a
Is this
newspaper
how-
editor.
I was right.
Is this how your business decisions go? Okay.
Yeah,
Now
I usually say something. She says no, and then she changes her mind, and it's like you're right.
At least you finally get there.
It doesn't matter.
Next, Ellen DeGeneres, retail manager or paralegal?
Definitely paralegal.
Yeah,
All right,
she
nailed
was.
it.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
That one shocked me. I would not
She
have
seems
said.
particular.
Okay.
She sure does.
Julia Child, an oyster shucker or
the
a
dancing girl?
CIA intelligence officer?
Oh, no.
Oyster shucker.
No, hold on. I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why that was, like, really obvious. Because she was in that childhood dance movie, right?
No. She's a chef.
Oh, never. I don't know.
Julia Child.
What's the dancing one? Julia Stiles.
Oh, Julia
Oh.
Stiles. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
No, not
this
her.
is Julia Child.
I'm gonna say oyster shucker.
She was a fucking spy. Yo.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Oyster Shucker was too obvious, Anna. You
No, I
ruined
thought
it.
CIA was too obvious because it was so out there.
We tried to trick you.
Yes. All right, guys. The last one we're going to have time for quickly is Harrison Ford, carpenter or flight attendant?
Flight attendant.
Carpenter.
Carpenter. You're right.
Oh,
Thanks.
damn it.
Sorry.
But yes, you do say opposite things.
Drink
So
drink
now
your
we'll
drink.
See how that works.
Drink your drink, Anna. Drink your drink.
Oh, I have been.
Oh, she
it's
lied.
really good, by the way.
Yeah, I
Only
know.
the best for you. You liked
I
Rose.
really
We
like
made
this.
you Axl Rosé.
All right, guys, don't forget to tune in next week for our guests, Krista Williams and Lindsay Simsick of the Almost 30 podcast. These girls are hilarious. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Complicated Show. And girls, where can everyone find you?
Axil Swim, AXIL Swim.
At Axil Swim on Instagram, and our website is www.axilswim.com.
Amazing.
Yes,
and everyone
and-
can order your bathing suits through the website.
Yes, and then
Should we do a promotion for today?
yes, Axil Swim 25 for 25% off.
For our listeners, that's amazing,
Yes.
guys. Go get your bathing suits now.
Axil Swim 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
If
just
we
say
don't
Axil
have it,
25.
no, it's Axil Swim.
Axil Swim
25.
We'll put
25.
it up on our
Yes.
post as
Yeah,
well.
in
We'll make
social
sure.
media.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. I'm going to use it.
And where can people find you,
You
Lauren?
can find me at Lauren Leonelli on all the social medias.
And you can follow me at Jennifer Golden on all of the social medias as well.
All right, guys. we will
Jennifer with
see
one
you-
N.
Yeah,
I just
one
connected
N.
who you are. You have the
Anna
awesome
with
photos
one
from
N.
jet skiing.
Oh, do I?
No, never mind.
Maybe that's somebody else. But I will now put on an Axl swimsuit and be on a jet ski
There
and
you
make
go.
it happen.
Take photos.
Okay, guys, we will see you next week. Love you a long time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phyllis Sargent, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments and questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Whitmer, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.